Jesus Christ. Alright, let me grab my stuff. Hello. Let me just... I wonder where my... Oh, there she is. Amazing. I mean, if you haven't heard... God, the train is so loud. Like, calm down, Rockstar. Alright, let's see. We're gonna get right into it. Oh, gosh. Let me just...
Good girl.
He's so sweet to her. Gosh, she's so handsome. All right. Let's see. What am I even doing? Okay, Daddy's down there. Father is down there. All right, let's turn this up. Lord knows it'll have musical stings. Okay. We never figured out what was going on in Strawberry. Never did figure out. I wonder if we can... God, someone's hellhounds won't shut up out there. All right. So many dogs don't listen to their owners. And then the owners will call themselves the owner of... You don't own shit. You're getting bullied. Like, what are you doing with an undisciplined dog? I don't know. I don't like it. If your dog barks and you cannot stop it and silence it, that's on you. That dog... Oh. The dog should respect you.
The pox. Hey there,
Pox.
Park. Hey, Park, hold up.
What do you want?
Actually, forget it.
Wait, is this guy? Maybe I misheard. It was this guy. I'm so silly. Arthur, Hey, Olivia. Guys, I'm really worried. Y'all, folks. He's already... I'm pretty sure he's already... Well, we know he's got some kind of illness. But what is this?
Hands up. You trying to rob a
Whoa.
sick man?
I was trying to help.
Bullshit you was.
You move and I'll shoot you.
Wait.
Lousy bastards.
Did you know that in a duel between two people, there's something called the gunslinger's law, which is whoever draws second actually is the fastest in the scenario, typically. You see that reflected in some films as well. What the fuck? Just put that shit away. I learned that at the museum I went to. Pretty cool fun fact. You rob a sick man? I was trying to help. That's such a lie. Why does Arthur Morgan feel like he has to lie? Is it because my Arthur Morgan is actually he's actually kind of honorable, I think. Let's check. What are you? Ah, he's underweight again. Honor. How did good deeds will improve your honor level? Yeah, I know that. But how do you check how honorable you are? I think sometimes it does it when I press Alt Tab. There it goes. Okay, we can work on it. It's pretty good. All right, let's cook up some grub, I guess. I've got to get him some herbs. He's not toxic. Yeah, he's not toxic. He's very friendly. Mostly because he he just says hello to everyone he meets. He's like, hello. Hello, good afternoon. I'm gonna take some back to camp so I can't eat them all. What's that sound? Nighttime is particularly, I'm not gonna say it's scary. It quickly becomes a horror film when it's nighttime, and I just, God, so much credit to Rockstar. And I do believe there's a little bit of purposeful intent, sort of, well, intention behind, that's why intention exists, intention behind how they design certain elements of the game. Like, obviously you can see a macrocosm, sort of like a big example of this with the rock that looks like a face, and it's even called as such. I think it's on the way to Rhodes, somewhere. Face rock. So it looks like a face. So we're aware that the development team are, in that instance, purposely trying to make a feature, a geological feature, look like a rock. Like, well, look like a face, right? So for me, that's not too far of a hop, skip, and jump. The fact that like so many small trees and stumps and stuff in the right angle at night look like people crouched, or like very specifically like it's, I'm not crazy, okay? I am convinced that they do this. Should we go to Strawberry and see what that's like at night? Where's the road? Okay. This is what your mini compass is for, but I want it to be a little more... I mean, I know the way. I know the short way. We'll go the long... We'll go this way. So quickly, like, picturesque areas in the daytime become very eerie and uncomfortable at nighttime. Like, it's I'm not sitting here trying to just go back to camp and sleep every night. I want to find out what happens after dark, but it is unnerving how quickly it becomes a horror film. Oh, my coffee. I think I actually put cold water in my coffee. I don't think the tap was on, the plug was in. I need a new coffee, man. I think I actually put cold water into my coffee after I... I have a mocha pot, so I just do my own espresso. Let's go by Butcher's Creek.
There we go.
We haven't really been to Butcher's Creek at night, but I want to go to Strawberry. What time is it? There's my watch. He doesn't want to pull it out. Do I have to be off the horse? Yeah. 3? Is it 3 a.m.? I must be lonely. Let's... I only get to do that every few years. It's 3 a.m. I must be lonely. Gosh, while I was on holiday, I had several nightmares. And then I did a blessing on the room and myself, and then the nightmares stopped. But how creepy. The first night, I just had what I call house world. So I've told people that hang around here long enough, we've heard about mall world on TikTok. Excellent, fantastic news that I'm not the only one who has these weird dreams. But I never get to go to mall world. I've been to mall world maybe 1 or 2 times my whole life. I'm in hotel world. Hotel world is just an expanse of hotel rooms, pools, and every so often, for some reason, vast oceans, and because obviously hotel world's on the sea. But not only that, but like lots of barges and usually floating in the waters, these tipped up metal containers, the large ones they use for shipping, but for some reason they're just floating around the ocean.
Easy there.
Where I come from, with a banjo on my knee. And so in my dreams, I tend to be in hotel world, and if I do end up in the ocean, it depends on what dream. If it's a nightmare, I won't be able to see through the water. If it's not, I'll be able to. And sometimes I'll be in the containers or on barges or on little man-made islands near the hotel. But it's always like back rooms, liminal spaces, right? This is why I love the back rooms. I'm obsessed with the back rooms because it perfectly captures...
Yep.
Encapsulates? I mixed encapsulates and captures. It perfectly sort of shows you this, the way that certain dreams operate. And that if you ever watch a lot of the backroom stuff on YouTube or the movie, that's exactly how certain people's dreams operate. And for me, it's like that, but with hotel spaces. So there's sometimes outdoor spaces, but it's all contained and you can never escape. There's the knowing, no matter how many times I have these dreams, I know I can't go anywhere in these dreams. I'm not aware that it's not real most of the time, unless I'm lucid dreaming, but the other night, I mean, it was crazy. So I was in House World, which is not good. Let me tell you about House World. House World, I didn't have a good childhood. We won't trauma dump right now, but it was bad. I have an ACE score. ACE is how they score people with CPTSD. It's a scale of 1 to 10. I scored a 9, right? So it was bad. That doesn't give me a gold medal. It is what it is, right? Blah, 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 blah. Anyhow, House World specifically brings me back to being in a haunted house when I was at the height of that stuff going on. And when I dream about it, I'm stuck in the house or the trailer that I grew up in because we moved, right? And I'm usually wandering around, but I'm trying to avoid certain haunted rooms, and it's always the same. My sister's room is extremely haunted. My brother's and what would be my room was haunted. I never go into the attic because that was a safe space. I never end up in the attic. But yeah, really creepy stuff. And the other night I was back in House World, so I knew it was bad news. But people on TikTok are great because like it makes me feel a little less batshit because other people have like Mall World and they've been drawing maps of their dream liminal spaces. And it's very therapeutic actually. But in House World, there's always some haunted ass shit happening. I'm being grabbed by nothing in the air. Like it's always some haunted ass shit. Think of The Conjuring, that stuff's going on, and the best part about it, no one believes me, even if it happens in front of them. And it's just weird. Like, I think one of the House World dreams I had, my brother was in this sort of container that you could slide open a door, almost like Japanese style, but it was very American folded panel. It was so weird. So it was like combining those two ideas. I slide this open and he's in bed with this very large girl. And I don't know. I think she's supposed to represent my mother, right? I don't know. It was she looked like my mom, but not. I can never focus on faces in dreams. It is very like the back rooms. And
Whoa, easy.
they're like in this ritual, and I'm aware that I'm supposed to be there watching this ritual, and I'm like, let's not do this. Like, this is crazy. And they end up sneaking away together and wandering off, and I just start a slow clap because they walked away from the ritual together and went off to be happy. And a few others clapped with me, but I remember in the dream being like disappointed that the slow clap didn't take off. And that's the kind of dreams I have, right? Have you ever played Gary's Mod? There are tons of liminal maps for that. And people RPing it as well. Really. I haven't played Gary's Mod in years. I'm not surprised by that, though. That's interesting. I wouldn't even, They need to do a new one of that, surely. I haven't played Gary's Mod in a while, though. I do have it, though. I used to play it a lot. But yeah, Backrooms really does show a little bit of what those dreams are like. If you have those dreams where you're in those liminal spaces all the time, and it repeats and repeats and repeats and becomes these distorted versions and flickers of... Because everyone's like, what are the backrooms? What are the backrooms? I'm like, the shared consciousness of humanity. But in the real world, when real world and fantasy and dreams are intertwined and messed up like that, it's so easy if you know. But a lot of people struggle with the concept and figure it's like it is literally dream space meets reality. And what happens if those two worlds collide? How terrifying is that? Because in the movie it looks like that's what's happening. But yeah, there's a new Gary's Mod in development called Sandbox. That's really fucking cool. I'm really looking forward to that. Here, let me turn my game down because that's why I'm yelling at you guys. God, this game is so loud. Is that... It's not time. No. I'm on the lookout.
Yeah.
It's always trying to get me to get this guy killed. Rockstar are so cruel. Just do the bit once.
Come on. Hold still now.
Such meanies. Is it this way? I guess this would be the easiest way. But yeah, the dream I had the other night that was really scary, that made me like bless the room and just remind myself that no entity or blah 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 blah, you know, for a crazy girl. Witchy prayers. And the dream I had was I was in bed looking at the bathroom. It was very much poltergeist energy, where like in the dreams you could tell something's scary because rather than using music or other things to establish a sense of dread. It just makes you feel a sense of dread. In the dream, I always feel like there's something I need to be afraid of. I don't know how else to describe the feeling. I don't feel that feeling ever in real life. I've never felt that feeling, or at least as far as I can remember. It's like a very specific dream feeling. And it just feels like this pressure and this suffocating dread that something scary is about to happen or is happening and I'm just unaware. And then I look down and the blanket, the quilt that's on the bed, it's thrown to one side on the other side of the bed. And it's like, whoa, what caused that force? And I know Morgan's in the bathroom, so it can't be him. And then on the other side of the bed, I see a flash of like white. Like it's the head, like a scalp or something, underneath the blanket, running in a circle, well, semicircle around the edge of the bed. Impossibly fast, but it was terrifying in the moment in the dream. And I woke up from that. It actually was one of those dreams that woke me up, of course, 3 or 4 a.m. And I was just like, it wasn't like, when I was a kid, I would be really bothered by that and not be able to go back to sleep. But there's something about the last couple years that I'm just no longer afraid of that kind of stuff. Like it doesn't bother me anymore. Like I wouldn't let the idea of a ghost bother me anymore. If that makes sense. Not. So even in the dream, I was just sort of like, what? And I was trying to call out to Morgan to warn him. And of course my voice was like, you know, when you can't talk properly in dreams, you can't speak properly. For me, I was like, it was crazy. And so I woke up and I was just like, that was creepy. And I just was like, you know what? Bless this room. And I got the distinct feeling that that a child died there. I don't know. It was just weird. It was a weird feeling. I was just like, why does that read like in my head? I was just like, that reads to me like a kid playing, not something necessarily nefarious. And I fell right back to sleep after that. But it was disturbing to have those kind of dreams. And they're just dreams, but you know,
Yeah.
you can never be too careful. Better to have a healthy mind
Yep.
at peace. I think that's what a lot of religion and stuff like ends up being, is just how does one give oneself peace of mind? And if that takes a little costume and a little bit of fun, that's fair. It's just when it gets all organized and then loads of people get involved, that it just starts escalating to madness, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm at that point now. I used to let it really bother me, my dreams, and I used to put a lot of stock into it. Like, I just don't anymore. I used to have night terrors, though, and sleep paralysis a few times, so... And now that I understand that my brain works a certain way where
Easy. Whoa.
I only have certain memories of what was happening to me, so there was probably a lot more. So I was probably getting sleep paralysis a lot more than I realized. If I can remember 1 or 2 incidents of it, it was probably pretty consistent. And my, quote, sleep paralysis demon or whatever was never physically a presence. I would just wake up with pressure on my chest and stomach and not being able to move and like realizing I'm paralyzed, and that sense of overwhelming dread and feeling like, but it was in the waking life. That was what was scary, is like I was still partially in that dream world and partially awake, and it's horrifying to not be able to move and to feel like something's there. That's fucked up for a kid. As an adult, I think I just would breathe through it and like,
I know you're close.
you know.
I feel you tickling my brisket.
Hold up now.
Who's he talking to?
Yep.
Goddamn Chinaman. Map will have treasure.
Oh, treasure map. Let's see. It's got a treasure map.
Sweet juniper and
Ah.
boiled Satan, you scared me.
This is as nice as I'm gonna ask. Hand it over. Now.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ain't no
Oh,
need
he's gonna
for
give me
that.
the map.
Take it. It's cursed anyway. Oh, this curse is just getting stronger and stronger.
That's right. We were hunting treasure. We found the one in Ocraeus? What does this look like? There's a little waterfall. Go to little... And then it's in the little waterfall. Is that that tiny little one that's between Valentine and Strawberry? I feel like it's over here somewhere. It's a tiny little waterfall, but there's a few of those. I'm getting better at not being fussed by it all. I feel like logically, that's what I've been saying. I'm like, logically speaking, if anything was like that, was likely, you know, you would have experienced it by now. You know?
Yeah.
Now, granted, I have an amazing ability to explain away anything that does happen that's weird, though. I'd be like, yep, science. I still can't explain what happened at the school. That's the one that bothers me the most, is that I did to get into an area where I forgot my fob. And they let me through. And we were the only ones upstairs. There was like 3 of us. It was a sort of administration day where we're just doing, the kids aren't there. And we're just getting the classroom ready and all that stuff. And the whole, we're on the smallest
Easy
sort of
now.
floor of this like really, really old, ancient, wealthy people home converted into a school. And there's only 3 of us on the whole floor. I know because I had gone to the bathroom and I had checked the usual offices, and I knew that one of the folks that does speech therapy was there in her office, and then there was the 3 of us in the classroom and nobody else around. And a few minutes, I was researching a ghost story for a student who's interested in ghost stories
There we go.
when there was knocking, like the same knock I had done, and I went to go check, and I checked next door, and the therapist was like, no, I heard the knock too. She had come out into the hallway and to help the person in, because it was exactly where I had requested to be let in. Is this anything? Nope. Wait. No. It was crazy, man.
My girl.
And we all checked everywhere and there was nothing there, but there had been very clear, distinct knocking in the same place I had knocked to get in before. And none of us could actually explain it. It was just very weird. Now, it was, and someone's like, well, someone might have been winding you up. And I'm like, but positionally, it would have been impossible because it's in a stairwell. So unless someone like jumped down the stairs to not be seen, it would have been impossible. Impossible. There's no other exits or entrances in that area. That's why it makes a good place to put a fob. Like, anyway. That's the one incident that I could never explain. But it's at an old creepy ass fucking haunted place, so I guess some places can be haunted. I don't know. I refuse to let it be anywhere where I'm at. What are you doing,
Wait.
Arthur?
Yeah. Good. Here. What's some of this? Yeah.
This has got to be it. Let me check the map.
Easy, easy.
Maybe it's too many. Let's see. I don't know. I'm suddenly not so sure.
Yeah. Easy there.
Looks like too much waterfall. Where else have I seen little waterfalls? Is this up by... It's a ledge. Cattail. Let me just check anyway. There's a lot of places. I'm really hoping it's not. Yeah, I get it, Arthur. Let's try it. Where else did I see? Oh, I know this place. Let me just...
Come on.
There's a lot of places this could be.
Slow up now.
Where have I seen this? Okay. It's not a huge canyon or anything. There's vegetation. Where have I seen you before? Be Angela. I don't want to have to go up north, so we'll try Owangilla. And then we'll, I don't know, maybe try Cat. He did sound like he broke a leg.
Okay then, girl. Yeah. Easy.
That's far too big. Surely that's far too big. Is that it?
Yeah.
It's a waterfall. We should check it before we go next one, and then we'll swoop to Cattail. And then at an emergency, we'll check. There might be one up by that bear hut. Treehouse area. You know, I haven't actually checked up there. I probably should. It's just a bear area, so it's kind of scary. We're out here, so we may as well. What am I talking about to you? I want to check cattail after this. I really don't want to go up there. I don't know if this has got a waterfall. But that's where I want to check next. I haven't been up there. I haven't checked any of the caves. We should probably check the cave. He doesn't really know about it. We've been around here. This is our next checkpoint. If this doesn't work, we'll do a swoop. We'll do a swoop. I mean, this could be it. To the right. Climb the ledge. I don't think this is the right ledge. Up there. Arthur! You're so bad at this. This might be enough. This has potential. Yeah, this is it. The scale didn't seem right on the map, but looking at it. Wait, is it another map? Oh, that's up in the snow. Is it? Where the fuck is this? In the boat. Where's this? Canoe? Hey, how you doing? Huh. Where is this? Trees. Go over the thing and there'll be a boat. I mean, that does look like it could be the snow area thing, but... It does look like the cabin with the big mound thing. I went there recently. I didn't see anything. Is it Barrel Lagoon? This one. But it shows a boat. There's no boat up there. Hmm. Maybe there is a boat? Let me look at the map again. It's saying travel over that. Nah, this can't be right. Where else is there a cabin like that? Because there is that mound in the middle there. I just don't remember a boat. It is called Lagoon. Let's go. Let's see. The worst you can be is wrong and then figure it out from there. Oh! Arthur. He's such a dummy. Right. Lives is chewing tobacco. He said the map is cursed. I'm inclined to believe it. I really can't think of any other. Oh, wait a second. Does the Moonstone Pond have a rock in it? We'll go there next. Forget about that. I still want to go there. All right. This is fun. Yeah, apparently. Yeah, we robbed a guy of his map. I love that detail, though. There was a guy, like, going on about his treasure map, and of course it gives you the option to rob.
Yep.
But I didn't expect him to immediately go for the map specifically, rather than just
Okay.
rob all items kind of deal and you get the map. It actually had that whole
Yep.
interaction where he drops the map, and that's clearly what you're robbing him for. And he said, oh, good luck, it's cursed. I'm guessing that's because he was struggling. But I think from where he was actually looking toward where the treasure was. I'm pretty sure there was sort of treasure. Did Turok 2 have treasure maps? I feel like it did, or some other game pissed me off to no end to try and find them. Alpha. Elder Scrolls Online has these types of treasure maps. Nice. I really missed the boat on that. Elder Scrolls Online. Do you think they'll have another sort of... I hope that they're realizing with Kazal Online that people do want to roleplay with each other. And if there was an updated version, I would very much roleplay longer. Because I did like Kazal Online. But to me, the game, it's just so old. And I just...
Whoa,
I just couldn't keep, you know, it was a bit like, ugh.
yeah.
This is what I was thinking. Of this a waterfall. Because that looks much more like the map I'd used, scale-wise. But that's the trick. Took even the tree on the left. But obviously, not so. You don't play Law and Roast anymore? I do. Played the other day. I just, I've been on holiday. I've been away in Cornwall. I've been away swimming in the beaches. It was nice. Yeah, it was really beautiful. We went to Senin Cove a lot. It was our favorite one. We checked out a few other things. Went to Truro. I really liked Truro. It very much felt like sort of Bathish, sort of Bath, but in Cornwall. But yeah, we did a little tour of that area in Penzance. You know, pirate capital. So it was fun. And yeah, it's really cool. We love Cornwall. We go whenever we can. That's where we spend our pennies. And we do try to support local economy. Thank you. But yeah, now Morgan's obsessed and he wants to like definitely retire there. And we want to become surfers. No, I've done surfing before, but I want to get back into it, that's for sure.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. The only decent food was super local food. Obviously. Wasn't...
Yep.
Went to this little restaurant called Mackerel Sky, which is like, you know, locally owned and operated. Wasn't too impressed by their nachos, but Morgan loved their katsu fish. And oh my god, their fries were shocking. They were really poorly done, but we had some amazing pasties in Sun and Cove at the little coffee shop pasty place. It was nice.
Hold up.
This is the place. This is not the place, I don't think. And yeah, I feel like...
Slow up now.
See, that looks like the structure. Not this one. What the fuck? Yeah, it looks like that ridge structure. I'm so confused.
Easy.
I can't see shit in this weather anyway. Is there a boat somewhere? I can't say.
Easy there.
I'm not entirely convinced this is it. We'll look up there. I've been up there though. We gotta sell a bunch of shit, man. Yeah, it does seem like the place. We'll go over there then. Let's see what we can do. is it? Oh, we're gonna draw this? Alright. No ice in hell. I know about this little tree stump bit. Oh. Oh, okay, so it was only available when this quest was activated? Is this another bear versus wolf? Oh, it killed the wolves. Did I scare it away with my manliness? Is it gonna eat? Oh, it's a rotted deer. And I had a few beers on the beach. I actually was astounded. I didn't realize that the UK had like turquoise waters. Like you couldn't tell me I wasn't in Italy in those waters. It was crazy. And they were quite warm actually. Didn't bother me. See-through water. I could see every jellyfish. We were having fun watching fish surf as well. The fish were surfing the waves. It's crazy. I don't have my rifle. Don't worry about it. Get over here. Get over here right now. Put that away, Arthur.
Yeah. Easy, easy.
It's the circle of life. All right. Yeah, I love being on the water. I grew up in that lifestyle, so it's hard to, like, not yearn for it constantly. If we were ever in the position, we would definitely probably have to consider it. Either way, we've got a decent situation now. We can drive down whenever. It's not a bother. I don't mind a 4 or 5 hour drive. It doesn't bother me. Okay, we've been to Cattail. You know what? Let's go. Let's go, Grizzlies. Let's go. Let's head back. Well done, Arthur. You did it. We didn't look at the next map, though. Oh, I can't see at night. Follow. Past cloudy. Uphill from the pond. Is that cat? No. That looks like a fort. The fort. Okay, not pond. Fort. Okay. Follow past northeast uphill from the fort. Past the gap between the two peaks and take the left path down. Which fort? Which fort, I should say. Which one has that near it? There's that fort, Fort Wallace. Oh, it's got to be Fort Wallace. It's crazy out there. There's like a lot of cliffs and stuff. Then there's wait, isn't there? That is the Cumberland Forest one. Isn't there another one over here somewhere? This one, Fort Brennard. I don't know if it's got peaks near it though. Pretty sure this must be the one. All right, do I choose the smoother course? Let's go see if we can get this treasure. God damn it! I've got the treasure lust. We gotta get out of the cold.
Easy now.
I'm going to have to make a new coffee in a minute.
Stay there. Yeah. Hey. Easy now.
Yeah, that's one of them down. Nothing helps heal him like a hot meal. Bear meat for the camp. I'm sure that will be nice and tough. It's not the kind of meat that you would eat, bear. I mean, they are predators, so I imagine it's not very good for us to eat predator meat. So. Okay, we're going the right way. Uh,
Yep.
I've got lots of editing stuff to catch up on. Oh dear. I'm gonna really sink into my holiday this upcoming week. I think the weather is supposed to be beautiful here, so I just want to make sure I'm taking advantage of it as well. Let's see. Weather for the next 7 days. Really hot as well.
You're okay. Yeah. Now, come on. Easy. Okay.
Oh, we missed our turn.
Get back. Load up.
Oh no!
Yep.
Instant death. Oh, maybe.
There we go.
Yeah, it
won't
looks like it's
take
gonna be
long,
hot all
girl.
week. What is that?
Here we are. Whew, way ahead of me.
He's already dead.
You all right, girl?
It's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
Nice job.
Okay. What is that then?
Yeah.
Oh. So if we use bait.
Slow up now.
Oh, that's what I was doing. I was looking at the poo. Oh. To track the legendary creature. Inspect fur, okay. Sorry, I haven't done
Reckon
any
I
of this
got a
before.
ways to go.
Daddy's gotta have a drink to get the job done.
Easy. Whoa.
Oh shit, look at that. Carrion.
Must be close. Hey there, girl. Yeah.
Oh shit, what the fuck? Oh shit, that didn't do shit.
Be calm.
Was that the legendary? I had 2 shots. Wow. Look how big it is. That's how big they should be. Damn. This ground around this area would also not be stable, even though it looks hardened and surfaced. It would actually be really, really bad to stand on that because it could collapse and then again you'd boil alive. So, as it were. Do you think the cart this will sell? I think it's a shame if we don't.
Let's go, girl.
Is there a trapper out here? The only one I know of is by Strawberry. Who wants the legendary stuff? I can't remember. Let me just... Doesn't show trapper here. Must be. I'll just have to. I don't know. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
Yeah. Easy.
You did good not running away from that, I will say.
Yeah, there's a girl.
Alright. There's gotta be more, so let me find them. Where am I? Oh, right near Riggs. No, that's where. No, we're up here. Not too far. Excuse me. We haven't been here before. No wonder I couldn't find it. Okay, I think this is the closest we get. I think I gotta explore some more. Oh yeah, where was that Tanner guy? Wasn't that guy in Saint Denis? In the market? Yeah, there was a Saint Denis guy. But do all the trappers sell stuff? Let me see. Okay, shared inventory. Pelts sold at one trapper are saved and available for crafting at another. Okay, cool. So he may be the one that makes coats, but I can go to whatever trapper. Okay, good to know. Let's just save now. If something happens. So much treasure hunting. I'm gonna start some coffee downstairs because I messed this one up. And hopefully I don't get killed or run into anything.
That much game is barely worth looking.
You brought this up. This is a family affair, so get out of here.
I just heard that shit. Where was it? No.
Okay, my girl.
All right. We'll just load into the next. Let me just finish my coffee and I'm going to load it back up again. Alright. Sorry about that. Ugh. Barely escaped the kitchen. Morgan started to scope out what I had made. I had to remind him he does have free will. Alright. First off, absolutely not. Nope. Load game. Wait, what was that? No way. Absolutely not. I wouldn't have minded if it was a wolf attack or something. What the fuck? Okay, good. Kept my wolf.
Okay, girl.
Hello. Where the fuck are we? What? Oh, it was just I was so confused. Alright, sorry. Hi dear. I'm gonna head back.
Yep.
Let's carry on. We'll go slow.
Fine morning, partner.
I forced myself to sleep in today. Normally I'll wake up, I mean I woke up naturally at 8, but I slept for another couple hours. I just wanted to rest. That's weird, yeah.
Steer clear of me. That's it. Keep moving.
That's a rough way to wake up, though.
Howdy there, stranger. Hey, that's a nice-looking horse you have there. Bet it ain't faster than mine, though. Ariel's my pride and joy. Why not a race to Calumet Ravine?
You? Sure, let's race.
All right, let's race!
What kind of horse does he have?
You flagging back there?
You ain't gonna win.
I think he might.
You can't catch us!
I don't think I can.
Where'd you come from?
Oh no, wrong thing. What? God damn it.
Hey there!
What the fuck? Wrong button. Ah, balls. Okay. It's because I'm pressing shift at the same time.
Look at that horse of yours! A beauty!
Is he being sarcastic?
Look at that. A 1. Okay there.
That thoroughbred's really nice, though.
What happened to you? Huh? All that stamina training for nothing. Ugh. Ugh.
Not a bad race. Maybe another time.
Next time, friend. Next time we'll get you.
Come on,
You can write that
girl.
down. Bye now.
You and your horse need to put your house in order. You and your horse need to put your house in order.
Don't do it. We do have to go behind him, though. That is a nice thoroughbred. Gosh. Wish I had a nice horse like that. Pardon me. I wonder what triggers the random encounter, whether it's like area or I don't know. That's exactly why that guy's alive. He'll never know Arthur cheated and gave a stimulant to his horse. Horse is probably going to die much younger than it should. But we won the race. That poor thoroughbred. At least he didn't, you know, didn't hurt the horse. He was just disappointed. They'll probably just train even harder now. Ah, Cardi B. New song.
Yep.
Just Arthur Morgan and Cardi B.
Easy, easy.
Oh, this guy. No, no, not again. No, we're not gonna get someone killed. No. Oh no.
Damn it. Whoa, easy.
Cardi B being so petty is just appealing to me. This poor guy. Oh, that's gonna give me negative honor. He's already dead. He doesn't need the money. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. See, we even did a prayer. Let's go. You followed some Red Dead Redemption 2 tracks in here and walked straight into a Cardi B ambush? What in the sanity is going on? Well, Arthur knows it. Arthur knows as well as I that it slaps. I like, I'm a bit, you know, I like a juxtapositioned music number to what's going on sometimes. Like, I like... If Quentin Tarantino can do it, so can I. I've got a whole playlist of what Arthur would listen to.
Yep.
You can't tell me he wouldn't. Where would it be? It's got to be around here somewhere. Maybe not.
Whoa there.
Ah! Wow, look at this.
Yeah.
This is Arthur Morgan's anthem.
Easy now.
All right, in all seriousness, we are playing a story as well. I don't think this is the trapper. I love those butter knives. Ooh, jewelry. Okay. I don't know what a wop is, but this horse sure is moving. I just imagine I would love to see a film. I think they could do a film about this and it would kill at the box office. The amount of people who play this game. I also would like to see a film where Arthur Morgan is transported to modern times and tries to like do his outlaw stuff. It'd be like Leprechaun in the Hood. All right, I think that's the extent. The fuck? I didn't even see the corpse. The fuck happened? Oh god. And the only jewelry was a ring. My dearest Martha, I wish you so much. Life. Okay, let's just. I miss you so much. Life makes sense when we are together. This war no longer makes sense to me. When I signed up, oh, it seemed like 1,000 lifetimes ago. Everything seemed so simple. We were going to express our rights as states to do as we goddamn well pleased and hang whatever fools in the North told us. Ugh. I cannot believe now that this was a principle I would die for, and yet it is a principle I've seen so many I grew up with be slaughtered for. That and their own stupid pride. We Southerners are such proud fools. Now I'm only proud about one thing, the love I share with you. You, a Yankee, an abolitionist. Everything I am supposed to hate and now love so dear. How can you love me back when I am such a fool? I cannot wait for this war to end. I've thought many times about running away, but General Harris has taken to shooting deserters. I'm still too proud to allow for that. It seems we are heading towards an enemy camp in Scarlet Meadows for one last battle. We have almost no chance of winning. Our morale is almost entirely spent, and the Yankees are far too strong. But after the accusations of cowardice leveled against General Harris for his failure to support General Quinn last month and all the drama, he seems hell-bent on a fight. I even overheard Major Smith complaining in the officers' mess about General Harris. None of his junior officers trust him very much anymore. I hope I do not die. Not because I care two figs for myself, but because of the sadness it would bring to you. I miss you. Yours, Garfield. Alright, let me just smoke some cigarettes. Oof. Well, we better check the rest of the house. Oh, cool. Yeah, I've seen some of the stuff of the voice actors here and there. Ooh, more jewelry. I'm gonna open this. What happened to her? She wasn't robbed. Oh, did she find out about Scarlet Meadows? She's been smoking a lot, drinking. That cloth to me says tears. Lots of alcohol. She hasn't done anything creative in a while. Sewing machine's all fucked up. Well, the loom? Yeah, religion means nothing to her now. Look, it's just another thing in her life, in her cluttered mind. She killed herself, man. Did she die of a broken heart, maybe? Because there's no evidence of blood or anything like that. She could have poisoned herself. Let's see what's outside and around, because there might be scars. More alcohol. I mean, I guess that suggests she's been drinking to death. Maybe she just drank herself to death. The fire looks like it's not been used in ages. She wasn't taking care of herself. Yeah, it's a shame. Empty, hollowed out cans. Huh. Alright, I don't think this is the trapper after all, though. God, what a beautiful location as well.
Okay then, girl. Yeah.
Is that her laundry still out there?
Easy there.
Do, 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 do. Hmm. There.
Easy. Whoa.
Oh my god. Welcome. Welcome in. Deluxe. Why did Claude have to cheat? Who's Claude? The AI? Whomst indeed. Yeah, she's like clutching her heart, isn't she? That's why I thought it might be like broken heart syndrome. Because she probably... The letter's on the table, but she might have been told... I was looking for a newspaper, to, you know, because of the Scarlet Meadows thing, but maybe she received the letter too late, so she knew that there was a battle at Scarlet Meadows and everyone who was there was slaughtered. So, but she didn't know that her lover was there until the letter. So maybe she read the letter and then collapsed. I don't think I've ever seen that place. Even in roleplay, I've never been up there, and no one would ever take you up there because, you know.
Paths haven't crossed for a while, eh? Good to see you. So, buying or selling? Right, let's see. Oh, I'd pay just about any price for this.
All right. We did all right.
Nothing quite like wearing your best day's work.
Do we have the one for the wolf? Oh, wait. Oh, we absolutely need to start killing animals.
I've run this stall all the way from here to the border. The northern border, that is. And I've never been out of work.
Wow, armadillo. Wow, that's so cool. Wolf coat. I need that wolf coat. I need that wolf coat. Wait. What do I need? One perfect ram hide. Okay. This is so cool.
Every one of my garments is a little different, because every pelt is a little different. You'll find them nowhere else.
Night Wrangler. Cougar. Wilderness vest. And we need lots of pelts, basically. We need to bring this guy all the pelts. Did that unlock any special outfit? I don't think so. Maybe? Maybe at a different shop? I don't
All
know.
made to measure.
Items. I'll buy some of that. Saddles. Where's the legendary set? Death roll.
My line of work, you hear a lot of talk about bears as big as caravans.
We gotta get that
or elk
legendary.
as white
Okay,
as
so
snow.
where's the wolf?
These ain't always old wives' tales. Trust me, I'd know.
The fuck? Legendary cougar and wolf vest. So I need to get the cougar to get this vest. Wolf chaps. So I could get these
Dakota,
chaps if I
Tall
wanted.
Trees, Big Valley, Roanoke. I run this stall just about everywhere.
I don't
Best way to
want
source the
that.
skins.
I don't know about the vest. You should choose which stuff you want, really. My God. We can have the bear hat. Wait, hold up. I like this coat. We need a
I
perfect
don't sell
bison
to
pelt.
stores. If
Done.
you want my
Let's
wares,
get that
right here's
first.
the one place to find them.
Okay, my girl.
A bit
Safe
rusty,
travels.
brother Tatanka. Pow pow! Pow! I need a fancy garment. And it's pretty historically accurate to the situation. Okay. I was going to get treasure. What was I going? What?
Right to your stable.
Okay. Treasure maps. There we go. Okay, this one. Follow. Okay, we need to go to the fort. First things first. Fort. We're not too far.
Tailored saddles made to measure. Look no further.
Made to measure. That's really cool. They give you so much to do in this and collect while you're doing stuff. I'm in a very exploration phase right now. I'm avoiding the camp a little. Louis Vuittonka. Oh my god, that's good. Be soon. Man. Actively destroying nature. There's got to be someone that thought of that. Like, yes, put hunting in there, make it like absolutely imperative that he just slaughters everything. I want to hunt for a legendary beaver and shit. This is crazy. I didn't know you could do all this stuff. Hey, by the way. Is there a legendary horse pelt?
Yeah.
Shine shack, but it's not an actually shine
There
shack.
we
I don't
go.
think. Abandoned shack. Oh my gosh, the weather don't quit. It only does it.
Yep.
Wow. A little bit of stinging rain. I hear wolves.
Easy, easy. Yep. Easy. Damn it. Yeah!
won't be perfect anyway. But this one will. Surely.
I know, girl. Just give me a second.
Arthur's a hunter now. A man of the trail. He sniffs poo and follows tracks and bends
Whoa,
down and looks into the horizon. And he knows what he's doing. He's been taught. And that's what he's not hunting. Yeah. You get it? Oh.
Let me go, you shit-spit son of a bitch! This is a family affair, so get out of here. You ain't stopping me! Go finish!
All right.
I can't keep sniffing this thing's ass! Come on!
I got you. I got you. Oh.
Unless you want something else, you untie me now!
All right. I got you. Oh. You all right?
Took your damn time. Ugh. Rotten pig fucker. Never did no right by me. Not since I was 6.
Well, glad you're feeling so good about all this.
Hey, he brought this on his damn self. We're my fault his brain got addled by damn demons.
I don't know why Arthur's not just siding with her. It's like, yeah. Dude's crazy. Do you need help? She gonna get on her horse?
Goddamn hillbillies.
Looks like hillbilly John Marston. There she goes. Wait, can you take photographs? Oh. Um. Oh, he's not in the picture. All right. Oh, he's gone. What happened, Arthur? Why isn't he there
Hold up.
anymore? Arthur? Okay, let's just go to the fort.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Finally, someone who gets it. John is ugly. Thank you. Everyone keeps trying to be like, oh no, John's hot. In what universe? He's greasy and just... Oh, God. People got weird tastes, but I'm sure John will be pleased to hear it. Yeah, I grew up in a trailer park, but I don't necessarily want greasy. Mm-mm. He doesn't wash. You can tell he doesn't wash. I really don't understand what Abigail sees in him. I am biased toward Arthur, though.
Easy now. Yeah.
Are we looking?
Yeah, it won't take long, girl.
Yeah. That's the thing. God, a bit grim. Oh, it's only a good pelt. I'm not gonna waste my time with a good pelt. At least we got the meat. Yeah, good-looking woman. Yeah, falls for like this greasy loser. Loser! He's the loser of the camp. He's everybody's scapegoat. Arthur's next in line. Hey, choose literally anyone else, Abigail.
Easy there.
I'd even forgive her for going for Micah over John. It's just sad. Whoa now. Let's all calm down. No, but like, it would make more sense that Abigail would be in, excuse me to say it, but an abusive relationship than just in this weird losery slow spiral. She's too good looking. Everyone in camp wants her. I'm not saying they should be subjected. I'm just saying it would make, if she's gonna be like dating a loser, maybe even like, dare I say Bill? But Bill's like clearly biased towards men. I think Bill might be gay or...
Slow up now.
Everyone hates Micah bad. Micah's greasy. I don't know the story yet. I know that Micah is a greasy weirdo, and he's really violent. But I don't know anything else. He is acting really weird toward all the girls at camp. But if Abigail's gonna be like... That's the reality, is pick me women go for those dudes. Like... It's greasy, violent, sexist, and racist. Yeah. And guys like that always seem to be married. To girls like Abigail. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me there isn't like a good majority of the United States that is in that dynamic. A Micah and an Abigail. I'm just saying, it would make more sense that she's in some weird relationship with that guy. But he's not been part of the campsite long enough, so maybe like if not Arthur, then yeah, I guess John's the only choice.
Whoa, easy.
Even Sean is a better choice. Like, Sean is a way better choice than John. At least he's got a personality and he's charming.
Oh,
If you're gonna be cheated on casually, at least make it worth it. Christ. Alright. Oh, those are the two cliff sides. Where are my treasure maps? She might think I can fix him, yeah. Maybe. You can't fix, you can only distract. Not a long-term goal. It's not a plan for a relationship. So go northeast of the fort. Let's read it. Follow path northeast uphill from the fort. Pass through the gap between the two peaks and take the left path down. Gap between the two peaks, take the left path down. Where's the northeast path? Okay. I've always been in the firm belief that you have to fix yourself. You know, it's tough shit. It sucks, but you know, you've got to sometimes just sit and fix it. Takes a while. And then we would like to trade John as well. I'm trying to think of people at the camp that would be better suited than John. Or end a more interesting story. Abigail and Lenny
easy. Whoa.
raising Jack. Layers. Lenny's handsome. He's a little young. And you have John like sulking and being weird in the background.
Easy, easy.
Lenny! Okay, here's the path between the two. Yeah, he's like 19. He's too young. Way too young. Maybe Sean would be fun? I think Sean would be fun, but he's too much fun as an idea for like with Karen. But yeah, John pulling Karen over to his lap and being weird, like, and Karen not being a girl's girl. Karen! I mean, she did leave him alone, but she's just drunk. Alright, take the left path. It is good because it's got me talking, like, why is she with him? I need to know what happened. What were they like? Take the left path down. Okay, let me go back. I wonder if it might be the smart idea to do this, like...
There we go.
Take the left path now. Him having his gun out just in case. Javier! Oh my gosh, I forgot about Javier. Javier is a great choice. Oh man, and he's handsome. He would have swooned her. That's my boy. He's like talking to Jack, like, that's my son. Hijo. I guess this, that would be so good. Oh man, that's much better. Left path down. Is this it? There's a musical sting. Charles! We can't give Charles to Abigail. Charles is promised to Arthur. There's chemistry between them. Uh-oh. This has got to be it. Maybe not. Let's have a look at the map. Sadie and Abigail. Abigail and Sadie seem to have some cute moments. Abigail's been there for Sadie. In a way that the other men can't be there for her. You know? I think she feels safe around Abigail. I could see it. Ooh, I could see it. I could see Sadie initiating and then Abigail feeling conflicted because, you know, she's trying to raise a son and, you know, thinking he needs a father, and Sadie just sort of like smacking them, you know, smacking them lips around. And it being impossible. How do I get there? So doing that path, and then there's a twist around. Well, I'm trying to find it. No, that's very like, you get it, you know? Is this the path? No. This is a path to my death, maybe. Yep.
Damn.
All right, wow. Let me just save the game real quick. All that glitters is gold. Without Dutch the narcissist, I wonder who Molly would end up with. She wanted someone who she thought could take care of her. I don't think she would have ended up in the camp at all. I think she...
Shit.
We're okay. I think she probably would have just... I don't know. Ended up with like a preacher or somebody who she felt gave her like excitement in that same way. Or an explorer, you know? Molly wanted excitement, and she wanted someone to show her a world beyond her limitations as a lady of leisure with nothing to do all day. Molly wants somebody who's going to give her excitement and make her feel alive, even, you know, and really free and womanly, and Unfortunately, like, Dutch is, like, being kind of shitty to her. He, like, strings her along, and he's not really interested in her. He's too busy reading books, and I would say it's ever since Micah arrived, he's acting really fucking weird. And Micah did that, there was that whole scene where Micah was just like, I understand you, and I'm making fun of you, but it's only because I'm a little insecure, and I want to learn from you. Like, you're my master. And it was like, oh, so you both are actually for the boys, and Molly's gonna suffer because of this. Like, just end it with Molly and take her back somewhere. But Molly makes him look good. So it's good to have a lady like Molly to legitimize his behavior. He's like, well, if this fancy lady thinks that what I'm doing is all gravy, then what I'm saying is correct. I am righteous. I am correct. I'm the wise leader. And, you know, is this it? Is this the crazy path? Like, in a narcissistic dynamic, there is no questioning the leader. Or you end up on the path, and you certainly can't abandon the leader. Absolutely not. Let's just double check around these parts. And that would be any sort of long-term departure or anything like that. Oh, if you... Gosh. Let me know if you do. Oh, we found it. I'm not on when you're usually on, though, so... But... For the, you know... One day. One day. Oh, Wayward! Oh, I thought you were thinking... Oh, I don't know why my brain went... Wayward. Maybe in another season. Yeah, we are on every time. I want to come up with like a really... I've got idea. Is that this can't be where it is? It's just a random little cave. It's so weird. Yeah, definitely blend in to a small town, maybe even like live there for ages, or like, you know, and have some of you want to camp outside of town that just come in here and there, and no one's gonna know. And then you do your big one with masks on, and it must just be so thrilling on a server where it's Yes Andy. And the best part is the infrastructure is already there for to actually have a realistic feeling bank robbery. It's not, it is a mechanic you get to interact with. So it still has an element of, well, this can go wrong, and blah, 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 blah. And there's also an element of, yes, we could just spawn infinite money, but how exciting is it for, like, to not? Like, generally we don't. On my banker character, there's a certain amount of stuff I have to have, but I limit it. And if that's ever taken from her, you know, that's it, you know? That's her life savings, that's that, you know, this, that, and the other. And it's so cool to have the freedom to really customize characters like that. To be like, I can actually, if I ever play Persephone or like a different character with that sort of archetype of rich bitch, like, I can, here's this, so I'm crossing into here. Where's the left path? If I ever get to do that, I'm just gonna spawn her with like shit tons of money and wagons and stuff, and beg certain people to like play character. You know, if I ever have a proper idea, it'll be like you can actually do those ideas and set yourself up to be like somebody's big score throughout the season. Yeah, exactly. And you can define those parameters for your character. Is that it? least I can see now. Alright, well. Trying to find that shape. Alright. Can I get up there? Arthur, get it together. Yeah, my favorite response to that was when Morgan, as it was in a fake scenario as well for the Nine Lives Cafe, where the security were doing what happens if robbery, and one of the security guards says, "What do you need money for?" Like something like that. They've like talked back to him. And he goes, "That's a fucking stupid question. What are you talking about?" What? He just totally rebutted it with like, what do you mean, what do I need money for?
Shh, girl, won't take long. Hey there, girl. You're okay, girl. Here, girl.
All right, let's figure this out. I don't know why I'm making this harder for myself than it has to be. Yeah. And I've noticed that different characters, depending on what other people have sort of set the precedent for, we're all riding that wave. Like, everyone knows that Beverly lives in this nice big house. But it's like, as soon as the bank owner, Mr. Capel, set the precedent that actually it's mortgaged by the bank, and that would make sense because, you know, how else would she afford it? Kind of deal. And I've looked it up, and like, you know, a house like that, $3,000, you know, and even as a person with her money at the time and payout, like she would only be able to afford sort of like a deposit kind of thing. And so I went with that, and I was like, sure, you know. And then I based her life savings off of the research I discovered and sort of like had. So that's like, as far as I'm concerned, all I can work with now. And I was giving her a wage at the bank kind of deal. It's kind of cool. Now, when it comes to outfits, that's slightly different because $50 per outfit is a bit outrageous for the time period. It'd be like a couple bucks for a dress. So I don't count that stuff. When it comes to wardrobe and things necessary for the character that they would already have, but then I'm like rightfully keeping to a certain amount, you know? It's just, yeah. It's really cool to be able to fluctuate and tell a visual story and all sorts of stories just through those things alone. Not only that is, I mean, we can add furniture and do all sorts of stuff. If I wanted to say add a bunch of shit outside her house and have a yard sale like she's moving or something, blah blah blah. Just for example, we could do that. We could do all sorts, and it's just really refreshing. All right, I gotta find out where this fucking treasure is. I'm gonna leave in a bit because I'm doing character reels in a minute on Wayward, so I'll be on and off, just like getting recordings of people. And then I'll edit them throughout the week. I've got a good chunk, which I'll use perhaps today before, if I can put them all together in a way I like. If I've got time. Yeah, there's so much trust. And if there are any, like, issues, I imagine it's, like, gonna be pretty easy to talk it out and just be like, look, I didn't like this, I didn't like that, but I've not, had any of those. Yes. I'm just really enjoying it like an actual TV show to be able to bring and present. Now, I still have all the footage. I will be taking all the episodes and properly editing them, at least from Beverly's point of view, as much as I can. I think going forward with future seasons, I'm going to keep a lot of that stuff in mind. Like making sure to always have a newspaper and to read the previous paper just as a beginning what's going on kind of deal.
Easy now.
Okay. So it's over here. Northeast. Northeast. Maybe that's where I'm going wrong.
Okay then. Easy. Whoa.
Maybe I went to the wrong side?
Yep.
Oh, I'm very excited.
Easy.
I love Wayward so much, and I'm really enjoying... I think the best part about Wayward is getting to enjoy people's characters as they were meant to be played and as they were meant to be experienced without the interference of, quite frankly, bad role players. People whose only thoughts are for themselves and like don't give a shit, like just weirdos, creepos. It's really refreshing. Am I in the right place? This feels cursed. It's a path down, they said. I don't know. Do I hear a wolf? Okay, there's the northeast. Why did those fall in love? What is that? Is that Arthur? Huh. Making weird noises. Is that his sickness? Okay, let me reread this motherfucker for the 8,000th time. Northeast, uphill from the fort, past the gap between the two peaks and take the left path. Past the gap. Take the left path down. Can't be this one. Look at the map. Oh no. God damn it, I keep putting it away. Okay. Around to the left. Then it should look like that. It slopes down. This doesn't look slopey. This I don't think this is right. Armor! Get up there! Oh no, I said armor instead of armor. Oh. Just sliding down the whole way. Wait a second, let me just have a look. I'm so confused. There's the fort. Okay. It's up here. He's really struggling, Arthur. It sounds devastating.